Growth. When did you stop growing? Wait, you might be thinking, I'm still growing. I never stopped. Others of you might be thinking, well, I stopped when I graduated high school or college or when I was 25, or I used to feel like I was growing until I got my current job or I met my husband. And well, ladies, if that's the case, then my number is 808. Guys, I'm kidding. Isn't it time that we all take the personal responsibility for our lives? And besides, he probably thinks the same thing about you. At any rate, the idea of growth as an adult is an interesting topic, right? Surely your social media is as filled as mine with people selling their services as life coaches or offering courses for you to improve their skills in everything from sports to starting your own business and even how to become a life coach. The idea that you can do better in life, that you not only can, but you should always be growing is a topic that I would like to investigate during my speech with you today. And it is because of this topic that I will be traveling to Thailand for 6 weeks starting February 2nd. I'll get back to the mixed emotions, but for the sake of time, let's do a little rhetorical hand waving and agree that personal growth means at a minimum an expansion of a skill or knowledge about oneself or the world. In this light, it's easy to visualize people who have continued to grow throughout their lives well into their twilight. How many of us have both picked up a new skill as we've grown older and watched with amazement as our parents or grandparents learned to do the Macarena 6 months before you knew it was existed? Dating myself terribly and giving my late grandmother all the props for her Clinton era booty shaking. Go grandma. My grandfather too became a locally renowned potter after his retirement due to a heart attack when his whole life he worked as just a mechanic. Even you being here in Toastmasters is proof of this concept. Humans can continue to grow throughout their lives. However, it is more than the can that excites and interests me. It is the why. Why do humans feel the need to improve themselves? Is it out of boredom? Are we driven to try new and crazy things just for a want of a chemical brain high? I believe that deep down, we are motivated by a profound desire to fill holes in our psyche so that fulfilling your life purpose is becoming part of a fully formed human being. By fully formed, I mean someone who can experience every part of themselves without fear or shame. I mean someone who can and does feel their feelings without blocking or repressing them. I mean someone who can bring to their consciousness, bring to the forefront of their minds what it really means to look inside the darkest, most inaccessible parts, the subconscious. Your desires, your fears, your hopes, your dreams, your regrets, your self-deception, everything, bring that to light. At the very least, attempt to. Is this even possible? To become such a person feels like it would demand a life of rigorous honesty, responsibility, and courage. 4 words that I can feel are making your Netflix account twitch. Ooh, seeking what is on the inside. Your external world becomes a mirror to the way that you lead your life and what and who you find valuable. The truth is, many of us don't like what we see. Again, I am sorry, it is a 5 to 7 minute speech. Thank you for your cooperation. So, why do you have to go to Thailand to experience growth and see your internal world expressed outwardly? Why can't you just do this personal growth work here? I could. There is a silent 10-day Vipassana meditation every few months on this island. There are also Muay Thai camps that I can roll in and probably even get more fit than the camp I'm planning to join for 10 days. I don't even need to leave Hawaii to surf big waves, but I do need to surf waves in dangerous foreign waters in a different language and with a different culture completely foreign to me. I do need to get out of my comfort zone where I didn't leave Hawaii for the first 6 years after I first moved here. And I need to do something that I have never done for more than a week before, and that is travel by myself in a foreign land and learn to appreciate all the things, even, I suspect, loneliness. Do what's hard, do what hurts, do what scares you. These aren't just familiar sounding slogans marketed to your wallet. These hit your soul because to be human at a very basic level means to grow, to experience the world, to find purpose, not through the self-help section of happiness, but to find it through struggle, commitment, and determination. Joy is in the effort, because it is through the fire that we are tempered and rise above ourselves to be examples to others what is possible. And then we are really giving back. Just like even a 100-meter Olympic sprinter, as good as they are, could never be a 26.2-mile Olympic marathoner without training specifically. I, too, feel that traveling alone, sitting alone and silent for 10 days in a foreign country, and then Muay Thai fighting and feeling aggression and possibly anger, emotions that I repressed for years, not wanting to be like my father, are the medicine, the somewhat torturous and somewhat exciting medicine that I must somewhat reluctantly drink in order to grow to the next level, in order to run the marathon that is my life. You know, in this moment, I kind of feel like the Hawaiian kids who grow up here, and maybe because they want to experience cold and snow, maybe it's because they want to become sparkly vampires like in Twilight, they move to Washington or Oregon. And just like them, just like all of us, we have the ability to reach outside of ourselves, outside of our comfort zones, and grow. Cut off your Netflix, or leave it on, but only watch films in a language that you want to learn. Then make plans with a friend to travel. Take up a class, call that life coach, journal daily what and who you want to be, and dream big, because that is your subconscious telling you what it really wants. Nietzsche said it so beautifully well over 100 years ago, before science proved that it was true, with that biodome experiment that ended in epic failure, because the trees fell over. For a tree to become tall, it must grow tough roots among rocks. There wasn't any wind inside. It's time to go outside your comfort zone and outside what you think is possible. Become your fullest potential. Aloha.